Hi guys, I just want to take a quick second, well, maybe a few seconds, to help you with percent change. So whenever you're calculating percent change, and there is a lab that we will do this for, the diffusion and osmosis lab, where we will have potato cores, and I'm trying to remember the three. We take cores of potato, so it's basically a cylinder chunk of potato. I think we do apple and maybe sweet potato or carrot. I don't remember. But anyway, three different vegetables or fruits. And we're going to weigh them before, and then we're going to soak them overnight in different molarities of um, glucose solution, and then we'll weigh them again the next day. And so we want to see if they're losing or gaining weight. And so that's an example of how we would use this calculation. And so when you're calculating percent change, you always want to go with the final minus the initial over the initial times 100. Okay, so let's say that we had our little potato cores, or let's say that we'll just talk about one of them, and we weighed it before, and so the initial mass was 26 grams. And then we come back on day 2 and we weigh it again, and it is now 31 grams. Okay, so our final minus our initial over our initial times 100, and that is going to be 31 minus 26 is 5. 5 divided by 26 times 100 is 19.2%. Okay, so that's a percent. All right, what if it lost weight? Okay, and this is one way you can be sure you're doing it right. If it lost weight, you should get a negative number. So let's say that again, our initial was 26 grams, and our final this time was 19 grams. So our little potato chunk lost weight. Whoops. You're going to go with, see, I almost messed up. Final minus initial over initial times 100. And so this time, when we do 19 minus 26, we get negative 7. Divided by 26 times 100 is going to give us a value of negative 26.9%. Okay, make sure you include that negative. Don't forget it, because that negative tells you that it lost weight. And that is how you calculate percent change. If you still have questions or need more help, let me know. We'll go over it again, but I hope that helped.